What's going on YouTube? Herbivores here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about a new video game console that I picked up recently. If there's anybody on this channel, any followers, watchers, viewers who actually follow me on Twitter, you probably already know the system that I'm speaking of, but I just wanted to share it with my YouTube audience. So I'm going to just take it back a couple weeks. I was really in a mood for an obscure system that I don't own yet. So I was going on eBay and I was debating on what I wanted to do between system-wise. I was actually looking for a PC Engine Duo that supports American games. I found one pretty cheap, but I kind of screwed myself. I sniped myself, and even though I've been buying on eBay for years, I should have known better. And I kind of bid on that item with, I think, about a minute 30 left. And I put my highest bid up. Well, that really screwed myself because I got, the price jumped dramatically, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to pay this much. Let this guy have it. So I decided to go against it. So I was like a little bit bummed out about that because I really wanted a new system. I saved money up for this system actually, but so I decided, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Well, a few days later on a Facebook group, the Retro Video Game Facebook group, I saw somebody selling a 3DO. I've never owned a 3DO and I've always wanted one, but I was pretty picky that I wanted the FZ0 or FZ1 model, which is the original model that came out. And go figure, it was the one that he had. And it actually came with two controllers, which the controllers actually, they're bigger than the Super Nintendo controllers. I mean, you can't compare them because they're not the same, but I mean, but they're very comfortable to hold. The trigger buttons work fine. You have your three A, B, C buttons. Your start, that's a stop, I guess, for like the movies or the CD player you're going to use it for. And the D-pad isn't the best D-pad, but it's not absolutely terrible. So anyway, I picked up a 3DO with two controllers, and the interesting thing about the 3DO is it only has one controller port, and the second player controller plugs into the top of the other first-person controller. So I thought that was kind of neat. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm an expert of the 3DO because, truth be told, this is the first time I've actually personally ever played one. I've seen them at conventions before, and I've seen other people playing them, but I just never stood in line to play it myself. So yeah, I picked up a 3DO, super excited to add this to my collection and playing on that old school TV. I got a few TVs set up in the game room. I have three different walls of games, sorry. So I added it to my collection, and I also picked up with the 3DO a few games, and that is Gex, which is pretty much the mascot for the 3DO. It's a really awesome game. It's like a, platforming game, a 90s mascot platforming game. Now I'm told that the Sega Saturn version is actually better, but what I played of this so far, it's actually pretty fun. I really dig Gex. I will admit that after a little bit, his slogans can get a little old, but right now, I'm really kind of digging this game. Tripped, which is a puzzle, it's a puzzle game, similar to Dr. Mario a little bit. You have to add 4 colors, to get rid of the lines, but if you also add 4 colors in a box, it turns into a monster, and then if you get rid of the monster, it actually ends up on your opponent's side. You actually have to face somebody when you're going against the computer, and you get to choose different, computer people that you want to play, and so that's Tripped. I've only played maybe about an hour of this so far, but this is the game that I believe came with the 3DO when it was originally launched, and this is the game that I've been playing the most. It's called Crash and Burn. It's a car racing game. It's really fun. It's kind of like Wipeout with weapons and really cheesy, but cheesy funny FMV videos of your opponents. Like, you select your character. There's how many different racers? I don't know, several different racers, and you choose a character. Now each racer has a rival, so that rival will basically talk shit to you before each race, which makes it really entertaining. I mean, the stuff they say is super cheesy, and I mean, the actors that are playing the roles in this are super cheesy, but it's fun. It's nostalgia to sit there and watch and play this game. Now, one thing that it takes differently is that the game actually lets you stop into the pit before you enter the next lap, which is nice because you could get more weapons because you're going to run out of your guns super quick, and your car takes a lot of damage. Now I don't know what happens if your car actually blows up because I've yet to do that, because I constantly go into the pit after like the second lap, right before the third lap, and been having success. So yeah. Anyway guys, I just want to make a real quick video on my latest pickup. I have a bunch of games that I got recently, so I'm setting up for a video for that. And I just picked up AV splitters to actually be able to record gameplay on the 3DO, because with the Elgato you need the splitters for certain consoles. On the 3DO I don't have a modded version, I have original version, so it won't, I can't mod it to record through the Elgato, so I just picked up the splitters. So I might, record some gameplay footage of that, and actually be really cool with the streaming that I've been doing recently to be able to stream old school games, the AV output games. So anyway guys, until next time, Herb Wars out.